Alhaji Collins Dauda.
Experience, that's right. Experience, Experience,
Alhaji Collins Dauda speaking to the media from Akwatia there. Well, he was speaking on the exercise, but how the interview ended up with CJ Matters is quite interesting. But anyways, Larry, you had the floor before we went for that interview.
So I'm saying that obviously development is not it's not a day or a one-off thing. It's a growing, concern. So it's a growing concern. So I think that it's good that the people are expressing their views or their whatever, their frustrations are the things that they need. Jobs, I mean, has popped up quite well. Amenities, the roads, Collins Dauda just mentioned that during a certain time, the roads were done, but then, it hasn't been improved. People, let's say, areas are developing. So yesterday, let's say, Okankwe North or some, south, where are we?
Central.
This Central. Central was at a setting, just Fadama.
Yeah.
Today it's going beyond Fadama.
Yes.
And so you need to put in a lot of, so on, just to expand the people and meet people's demands. They are all Ghanaians. And you can't say that you won't give them what they deserve. Okay. So it's good that they are expressing their way, their frustrations. Now, whether or not there is there's this thing where at the point of entry, he tells you that when you vote for me, I'll give you A, B, C, D. And then after entry, he tells you that, do you know something? I'm studying the situation. Okay, and then for 4 years, he will study the situation and comes back, in the 4th year and saying that, listen.
Professional studies.
Now, you know something? I've finished studying the situation. I've diagnosed the situation.
So now I know what to do. So
now I know
give me another chance.
Then
Very professional.
Yeah, then he goes back. And 2 years is wait. Everything is a lot of things are in the pipeline, and that they will be coming very soon. And you wait, and then 8 years later, he comes back and says, do you know something? Oh, we have done everything. But for who was to release this particular thing, didn't you see me talk about it in Parliament? Yes. I'm in charge. Yes. And so give me another mandate again. By the time you notice, the man is done 24 years and more. And your situation hasn't improved.
Hasn't changed, yeah.
Your situation. So that politics wouldn't bring you any development. It wouldn't bring you. I mean, we should be able to know this for what it is. That development.
Good morning to the entire nation, and good morning to the people, the good people of Akwatia. Voting started early this morning, very peacefully. You can clearly see that I have been assigned at Akwatia Zongo as the national third vice chairman. I have been assigned to supervise and to monitor the election here in Akwatia Zongo. When I came here early 6:30, I started my monitoring job. So far, everything was going on smoothly. In fact, unfortunately, I was granting an interview when a national vice chairman for NDC, Sofo Azoka, ignorant. Well, I don't know how to even level this guy because of ignorance. This guy, I was granting an interview, and he comes straight to where I was granting the interview to attack me in the presence of the heavily police and then the security men. This an unfortunate incident happened in the presence of police. And I am going to send a caution to Azoka. Azoka, he is not above the law. Azoka made a very, very, very devastated comment. He said it clear that today he will make sure that I have been killed here, myself and Afoyo Makin, the minority leader. That he will make sure that there will be another by-election at Winneba. No matter what, by the end of this election, myself and Afoyo Makin has to be killed.
Alaj, not to justify his action, I mean, it is condemnable in all terms. But what did you say in that interview that may have provoked the action?
I never even uttered a word against him. You know, when he approached me, I was thinking like we are all political party, we are all nodding. It was a joke. When you heard me speaking Dagbani, I was saying that, oh, Azoka, you are my brother. So stop what you are doing. I was thinking that maybe it was a joke. I'm telling you, if I knew that what Azoka was doing, it was serious, I would have shown Azoka the side of my nature. I would have let Azoka know that in terms of violence, even though the NDC believe that on listen violence, nobody can beat them. Like I would tell him that my name is also Masaoud, and I'm not afraid of Azoka. If Azoka is here thinking he has Azoka boys, I'm also here with my Buga boys. So it is not a matter of pre-fight. If we are here to fight, then Azoka should come so that they will give us a floor. So
they'll give you a floor for you and Azoka?
Me and Azoka, and they give us floor to fight. You see, don't ever think that it is only fighting that will make you popular. Azoka, it is not fighting that will make you popular. If fighting that make people popular, or fighting made you get what you want, like Azuma, Nexim, Bukum, Bonku, and so on and so forth, they wouldn't even need anything in this world again.
In 2018, I started preaching how you can actually make money online. In 2020, I started
Nana, if you can hear me, I'm still coming to you live from the NDC's office in Akwatia, where a while ago there was an incident of chaos, and that has attracted a number of individuals within the party to make a stop here and then have for themselves first-hand information of what really ensued, and also
to come out to vote in their numbers. As a critical feature of every by-election, turnout is usually low. So that is what we are seeing. I've visited quite a number of polling stations. You can see that the turnout is quite low. So let me use your network to say everybody should come out to vote. Security is well arranged, and let me repeat that the Ghana police should make sure that getting to the end of polls, during counting, and then during collation, we still have well arranged, put together security systems that will help us. But so far, so good. The indication I have is that the presence of the police is all over in the constituency. In fact, they gave the indication that they were going to deploy over 5,500. And even driving right from Winchi here through to Kade, you see the presence of the police on the road. When you get to Buadua and to Akwatia township itself, you see the presence of the police. So clearly, the presence of the police is all over in the constituency, not only in Winchi. But as I said, they are here to provide security. That is why everybody should come out to vote. Nothing is going to happen. And then also, let me repeat, the security should be tightened just at the end of the polls, counting period, and then the polls. Not at all. I mean, we had a request from the National Boys Council that they wanted to be the leadership of both political parties. Unfortunately, we were well represented. Myself, the regional chairman, and then the national youth organizer. Only for us to get into the meeting to see constituency organizer, deputy constituency organizer, and then.
I think so far, early days, EC setup, well done. Election has started, presence of the police as well as with the media. And so we have stakeholders around. We expect to have a very peaceful exercise. I heard you making the comment that the presence of the police, there are 119 polling stations. We expect to have police presence in all these polling stations. And for police to ensure that security is assured. You know, it's election, and election-related security is mainly the Electoral Commission. We had some concerns. We discussed with the police, and we know that today all the issues will be well dealt with for us to have a very peaceful exercise. We look forward to have peaceful arrangement. We are very much confident that at the end of this exercise, our candidate, Solomon Kwame Sumendu, will emerge victorious.
But let's talk a bit about better security, because you mentioned earlier that you had concerns from the beginning. I mean, we've met police presence all the way from where we are coming from. What do you make of it? What's your confidence level in the security service that you see here?
Yeah, so in terms of Akwatia and Buadua environs, you realize that yes, there's huge security police presence. You don't see same when you move into the hinterlands, the Winchi, the Takrasi, Abenasi area. So that's what we're expecting, that we will have equal representation, fair representation in all these places. As usual, I mean, there must be peace, peaceful environment created to allow people to cast their votes. And the impression must not be created that it is only Buadua and Akwatia. What I'm not too
unfortunately,
about,
I mean, I'm coming from Winchi.
Okay.
Huge police presence. All the way on our way, we met police vehicles. You constantly are meeting police presence.
There's peace around. Too much of the movement on the road. You know, Buadua and Akwatia is also a busy town, and so if we are not careful with some movement, it could create other problems. We expect everybody to be professional in his or her conduct. That's what the New Patriotic Party is expecting from all stakeholders, including you, the media, to make sure that attention is controlled and not unnecessary comment from people that will jeopardize the peace we have.
What are you picking from your eyes in the other areas?
Well, I think like
election started from all police stations so far.
Yeah, for the 3 polling stations I've been, elections have started. When I started, they were setting up because they must start at 7, and they couldn't have started when it wasn't 7 a.m. So for those 3 polling stations I've visited, yes, I'm appreciative of the setup. my 4th polling station. I think the atmosphere is very calm, very serene atmosphere this morning. And from what I'm seeing, it's going to be one of the most peaceful by-elections we have witnessed as a country. The people understand that they need to vote, and they have welcomed everybody in this constituency. And the simple message, irrespective of the political coloration, is that they want peace. So if the people of Akwatia are preaching they want peace, I don't think they will entertain any class from outside the constituency to bring any form of violence here. And the police presence also has put in some level of fear into any group of people who want to perpetrate any form of violence. So I vouch for a very peaceful election in Akwatia. The weather is not too friendly, but I think it's all part of the calmness and the serene environment we find ourselves this morning.
And from the areas you are coming from, you said this is your 4th polling station. The election has started in all of them.
Yes,
started on time?
On time. Exactly. The first polling station that I went, exactly 7, I saw the first woman casting the vote. And from the subsequent one to when I got there, it was past 7 and the elections had already started. It's going smoothly and very calm. People just walk in, just go and vote and go to do their daily chores. So you don't see long queues at the police station, but I think the people will come out. Not as the general elections turn out, but I think it will be a very good election.
I mean, I don't know how many days you've been here, but do you think this election is yours?
The NDC, it is. Akwatia is already green. It's green. The pollsters are predicting 52, but I am predicting about 54%. It will be huge. Yes, yes, for a lawyer. What I've seen and the people I spoke to the whole of this dawn, and when you go to the police station and even get closer to the people, they will tell you that I am MPP, but because of development, let's vote for an NDC candidate, because they believe that the government of the day has much to do with development than an opposition government.
This is our continuous coverage of the Akwatia by-elections, and this is the election headquarters. Now, joining me in studio to continue the conversation that we've already started is Dr. Ishmael Norman, security expert. And surely you may have seen earlier during our coverage that there has been some, I like to use the word skirmishes